Calcite is a crystalline form of calcium carbonate. The main constituent mineral of limestone, chalk and marble is calcite. Guilin is a world-famous city with numerous limestone hills and caves in China. The Seven Sisters are a series of chalk sea cliffs on the English Channel coast. Marble is a metamorphic calcite. Calcite is a crystalline form of calcium carbonate. Uses of limestone. Limestone is commonly used for building materials, roads. It can also make cement. Limestone, it is spread on fields to neutralize acidic compounds in the soil, but limestone is easily eroded by acid rain. Erosion of rock. Process 1. Weathering, as decomposition at or near the surface of a rock caused by physical and chemical changes. Process 2. Erosion, this is due to the weathering and decomposition of rocks, and the resulting products are carried away by external forces such as wind, water, waves, ice and gravity. The following is physical weathering. Heat and water are important factors in the breakdown of rocks. For example, temperature difference effect, because the temperature during the day is usually higher than at night. Due to thermal expansion and contraction, the rock expands during the day and contracts at night. This phenomenon of expansion and contraction occurs every day, especially in places with extremely large temperature differences, deserts, temperate regions and plateau areas, where the maximum temperature during the day and the minimum temperature at night are very different, so the rocks are prone to weathering. For example, frost action, if the rock has cracks, rainwater may accumulate between the cracks in the rock. When the temperature drops to 0 degrees C or below, the water accumulated in the rock solidifies into ice. Due to the expansion of the volume of ice, the cracks in the rock eventually widened. The process of water solidification and ice melting repeats itself, making the structure of the rock fragile and eventually cracking. Cracked rock fragments flow away with wind or rain. Chemical weathering. Attack by acid, nitrogen dioxide and sulfur dioxide will dissolve in rainwater to form an acidic solution, thus forming acid rain. The acid rain can react with calcium carbonate in limestone, chalk and marble to produce calcium salts, carbon dioxide and water, and these calcium salts are soluble in water, thus the limestone, chalk and marble are slowly worn away. Attack by oxygen. Oxygen in the air can attack some rocks, especially those containing iron. This causes the rock to wear away slowly. This experiment demonstrates the destruction of the ecological environment by acid rain. When the air contains nitrogen dioxide, it is absorbed by rainwater and converted into nitric acid solution, causing acidic rainwater to be scattered and therefore accelerates the erosion of rocks. The following experiment simulates the erosion of rocks. The composition of the eggshell contains calcium carbonate. When it encounters acid rain, calcium carbonate decomposes and releases carbon dioxide gas. Rocks will have the same result, such as marble rock. As its composition contains calcium carbonate, it will also be eroded by acid rain. Shellfish can also be eroded by acid rain as they also contain calcium carbonate. Test for carbon dioxide. Add a small amount of sodium carbonate to the test tube. And then add dilute hydrochloric acid to produce carbon dioxide gas. Seal the opening of the test tube with a rubber stopper. Wait for about 5 minutes. Carbon dioxide is a colorless and odorless gas. You can test the released carbon dioxide gas with a burning splint, and the flame will be extinguished. The round-bottomed flask contains a small amount of sodium carbonate. And the test tube contains saturated lime water. The lime water must be a freshly prepared solution, because it is easily affected by carbon dioxide in the air, and will become cloudy. Add dilute hydrochloric acid. Then carbon dioxide gas is released. And is injected through the glass tube. Observe the change of the lime water. The clear colorless solution becomes cloudy and appears as milky white. Therefore, saturated lime water can be used to identify the presence of carbon dioxide. Flame test for calcium carbonate. Clean the platinum wire with concentration of hydrochloric acid solution. Dip the platinum wire in the calcium carbonate. What is the color of the flame? Flame of calcium carbonate is brick red. Wash the wire with concentration of hydrochloric acid solution again. Performing a calcium flame test on chalk. Flame of calcium carbonate is brick red.